Love, light, and blessings. This is Shamanic Awa Priestess here. I have two videos that I'm going to make after this one. One is going to be explaining why I haven't made videos in 3 weeks, and it's going to be also a testimonial, and so look out for that. And I'm also going to be answering a 15 question tag that's been out for a while. Know Your Witches tag. And I think Little Crow, I think that's her YouTube name, started the tag, so I'm going to be doing that too. I don't know exactly when. I'm going to try within the next week or two to get those two videos out, but I wanted to do something because you'll find out why in the other video. I haven't made videos. I did go out today and I wanted to kind of put something on my channel because I haven't posted in like 3 weeks. So um, I went to the Dollar Tree, and the other day I went to Walmart in the dollar section. And as you know, I always show a haul if it's for a purpose. I don't show every single thing that I buy, but I do like to give tips so that people can save money. So I'm going to, it's a pretty big haul, so I'm going to try to go through things quickly and give tips. This one's pretty much covering offerings. It's kind of the topic. Um, Different ways you can offer things to spirits, kind of just without breaking the bank. I do get them really nice things too as well. But sometimes I just get them something just because, not because I'm expecting anything in return, but just as a thank you. And also, not everybody always has money either. So, and the spirits always are grateful if we give something from the heart. So without further ado, I'm gonna start with. I serve a lot of spirits that love fruit. And while I do give them a lot of fresh fruits, I do cook for my spirits, so I give them food. They all have their dishes that they love to eat and things like that. There are also times that I'm running low on money, like we all do, with things like that. I get them juices from the Dollar Tree. I'll give them like a cup of their favorite fruit. So I have several spirits that love mangoes, so I'll get them. This is actually um, pure mango juice from concentrate, and the spirits love it, and it's $1, and I will put it in a cup for them and things of that nature as an offering. I also create a lot of hoodoo lamps, which I showed you that I use vegetable oil and things like that. Sometimes when I'm running low or something like that, or I just need to make one hoodoo lamp, like a quick one, because I don't like to use my cooking oil the same way that I use my spiritual oil. I'll buy this pure vegetable oil and extra virgin olive oil. So this oil blend, it has olive oil and vegetable oil in it. And I use both in my practice, so I got two of those. They're only $1, and it's enough oil. You could use it as a base to make spiritual oils, or you could even use it as a base um, to make hoodoo lamps, or different things like that. So I use that as well. Okay. Um, a lot of spirits like sodas. I do work with children's spirits. I do work with spirits that have sweet tooth. So I might give them, one of my spirits love apples. This is apple soda. So, and it's also red. So I do use colors in offerings. So I would give this to a spirit. Well, there's a couple of spirits of mine that I serve that love the color red and do love apples. So you could possibly give them that as an offering. Um, I like to do spiritual baths. I use natural herbs and things of that nature. I do steep my baths and things like that. When I'm doing work for others or when I'm doing some type of work for myself. But in between that, I take a spiritual bath every day because of what I do. I also tend to buy spiritual soaps, and our soaps like that natural made soaps. They have lavender or hibiscus or sage or something like that. I bought containers to put the bars of soap in it because I do use natural soaps, and I wanted to get containers that I could put those soaps in because I was keeping them in a Ziploc bag. So I take a bath with Florida water soap, Creolene, rose water soap, things of that nature. Speaking about soaps, I'm going to try this. Soap is hibiscus and pink clay. It's pure vegetable soap. They claim for it to be natural, so we will see. I have sensitive skin, so hopefully this will be good. But I'm gonna try this soap. It smells really, really good. I'm usually good with soap though, lately, so I should be fine. I'm gonna try that in like a little area and see how that feels. I also bought a mirror because I do read both professionally on my own thing. Look at me, look at me. And I read professionally, and I also read occasionally on the psychic hotline. So my own practice and on the psychic hotline. So I wanted to get a protection mirror, which I'm going to be blessing and dressing. And I don't scry on mirrors. I use them more as a protection and the send back. Okay, so I'm going to be using that. I also bought 4 spray bottles. This one I'm going to use for purification sprays, either floor washes, things of that nature. I also bought an extra one for my daughter to have when I wet her hair and stuff like that, when I do her hair and things. So I got white for purification, to purify a space. This one is going to be for protection. So any type of protection wash that I create, whether it's body wash, floor wash, things of that nature. It's just spraying my blends into the air, cleansing, things like that. This might have things like Florida water or other things that I might add to Florida water, holy water, so on and so forth. Any type of herbs that has to do with purification. This one is going to be for healing and also money, okay? And this one's going to be attracting what I want, whether it's love, health, prosperity, whatever. So it's attraction and love and things like that. So I got 4. Oh goodness gracious. And it doesn't always mean like romantic love. It could be self-love, love of family and peace. I'm making all this noise here. I got this coffee cup because I left my favorite cup in one of my friend's cars when I went in their car to get a ride to take my daughter to college this morning because she was registering for school, and we were working on her remaining balance and all that good stuff, making sure everything's paid so she could start school in the fall. I have to take my son out there next week and do his things, but I left my favorite coffee mug in the car. So thank goodness it was somebody that I know, and hopefully by next week I'll get it back or whenever I see them again, hoping this weekend. So I bought this so that won't never happen again, because if I lose this, it's $1. It's literally 50 cents, so there's 2 of them in here. And it says Rise and Grind, and it's a travel mug. It has the little top there. You could reuse this, and you could fill up your coffee and so on and so forth. So I'm going to be using this because I'd rather lose 50 cents or $1 than lose my favorite coffee mug that was actually quite expensive actually. I got some markers because I do like to write petitions. I do like to I like to write sigils. I like to write signs. I like to use colors in my spirituality. I also like to craft and make things for the spirit, so I can offer something that I make by hand. I write letters to them of gratitude. I mean, you could use it for several things. So you can offer them that as well. When you're asking them for something, you can offer their colors that they like and things like that. I got more lighters because I run out of these things like on a weekly to bi-weekly rate. I got this too. I like to make oils for spirits. And I saw this today. It's a cooking mix and serve container. So you mix ingredients in here. And it has like measurements and a lid, and then you could pour stuff out. So I think I'm going to use this to mix my oils. It will give me the exact measurements so I can kind of, you know, make them exactly how I want them to. Shake it up in there. You can always rewash this, you know what I mean? And I can blend oils in this or things like that, or like blends of herbs, incense, powders. I do make my own voodoo powders, things of that nature. I can use that. So I work with children's spirits, so they wanted candy. And there are also adult spirits that I work with that love candy and have a sweet tooth. So I got these two, and they were $1. I like to feed my spirits. Again, I cook for them as well, but I also like to give them sweets if they like it. I don't know what I'm going to do with this box, but I wanted to get it because I love the sun on it. And I love Adventure Awaits. It has the directions, and it says love. So I love this box. I did fit some decks in here. So I might use it to hold like my working decks in it with some crystals maybe. I'm not sure, but I definitely wanted to put this. I do have spirits in my decks that you know, help me to read and help with, and give me psychic abilities and open me up to the spirit world. So I wanted to offer them something nice to put the deck of cards that are dedicated to them that I used to read. And then I have two children spirits. They told me they wanted black dolls, literally in a ritual. They're like, oh, we like the dolls you have, but we want dolls that look like us. So I saw this, and I'm going to give them these toys. I'm going to bless them, and the dolls are adorable. And I'm going to give this as an offering to the children spirits. I got two of them because I have more than one child spirit. And everybody knows that children, if you don't give them exactly the same thing, they will fight for it. I'm going to show you the rest of my haul. I'm going to pause this video so I can get up and move these things off the computer desk and then show you the rest of my haul. So I'll be right back, guys. Okay, right back. Hello, guys. So the next round two of my haul, I got Love My Carpets. It is Summer Kiss. It's daisies. So I use this, and then I will mix this because I like to put powder on my carpet with fresh herbs. So depending on what I'm trying to do, because I do floor washes, but I also do spiritual sweeping, either sweeping things in or sweeping things out. And I do floor blends, dry blends for those things. And like, especially because I have hardwood floors in the kitchen, I would take certain herbs or Creoles and make a blend, and then sweep it either towards or away from what, you know, if I'm trying to get rid of something away. So from the inside out, you want it out. If you're trying to bring something in, from the outside in. So depending on what I'm doing. And I also, in the living room, because I have carpets and a lot of the majority of my apartment, I would do the floor, the carpet deodorizer, cleanser type thing with actual herbs and things of that nature. I also do spray my carpets with washes that I make that I know it's not going to ruin the carpet, things like that. So this I do use spiritually as well. Remember, our ancestors used whatever they had. So when I'm offering spirits something, because I like to offer them a clean home, and I'm giving them, remember I told you I got drinks and things like that, fruit drinks and things. I wanted to get these because I like these. I have like little mugs. It has a little handle. Okay, so I like, if I'm going to put beer, I could put beer in this. I could put liquor in this. Kind of looks like a beer glass, a mug. I do have spirits that are like chalices, you know, like the wine glasses, so I'll use that. But then there are spirits that like mugs, so I can put coffee in here, I could put tea in here, I could put some of those fruit drinks in there, depending on what spirit it is. So I got 3 of them, and they were all $1. I have 3 specific spirits I'm going to be cleansing and dedicating these to. I got some coconut water, because I do have spirits that like coconuts, so I do that. I do give them fresh cocoa, intact coconuts to these spirits. Sometimes I give them the coconut milk. Sometimes I give them coconut like flakes. So it depends, and things of that nature. So I'm going to be offering that to some spirits as well, and it's $1. Kosher salts. I did a ritual recently, which is going to be part of what I'm going to talk about in the video that I'm going to be making in the future. And kosher salt was a very important staple. It is very protective. I prefer the coarse salt, and they sell it. You can see it in the dollar store for $1. This whole big thing of kosher salt, and they do have pink Himalayan sea salt as well, but I prefer the kosher salt. Okay, then I got. I like to give candles as offerings as well. They always have in my dollar store an abundance of white candles, so I got 4 of those. White covers everything. I use a lot of white candles in my practice. Yes, I use color candles, but there are a lot of spirits that I serve. All the spirits take white because white is universal, but I have certain spirits that prefer white plain candles, so I use it for that. Ancestors, and I have a spirit of clairvoyance that she loves white candles. Another spirit that's protection of psychics, she prefers white or red. So I stocked up on that. Then I got scented candles because those are also good offerings for spirits if they're doing something that you really are so grateful for, or you just want to give them something just because. A lot of times I give spirits things just because it's their day of correspondence, and I just want to um, play the drums to them and talk to them. And I don't only talk to my spirits when I want something. I have a relationship where I talk to the spirits every time it's their day of the week and things of that nature. So I have an everyday relationship with my spirits. So I have spirits that love rose water and ivy. So I got these 2 candles that I'm going to be giving to this 2 specific spirits. These candles smell amazing. You can smell the rose, you can smell the ivy. Like, these smell just as good as Bath and Body Works candles, I'm going to be honest. So um, they got the guava coconut. This one smells really good. Um, I'm gonna be lighting this. It literally takes me back to like the islands. You could smell the guava. I miss eating fresh guava off like the tree. Oh my god. Um, I used to do that all the time in Puerto Rico. When I used to live there and stuff like that. So growing up, but this smells really really good. Wish that you guys had smell-o-vision because it smells absolutely amazing. I got sea salt pineapple. Smells good. I'm going to give this to a spirit that loves sea salt and loves pineapple. So this is going to be an offertory candle as well. I'm going to burn it for that spirit. And this one as well. So I got 2 of them. And then last but not least with candles, I got these really good vibes candle. It has sweet cedar woods, which is a very protective. It's a very breaks up negative energies, and earthly sage. And I'm going to tell you something. This smells amazing. All these containers could be reused to store things. I can make my own oil candle kind of thing, oil lamp with this. That's base. So this smells amazingly yummy, yummy, yummy. Oh my god, like I love it. I love this one. Oh my goodness, I can't wait. It just smells so cleansing. It smells like Christmas and earthy, like that smell like when you're outside and you can smell like the pine cones, like it smells like pine trees actually. It smells like juniper berry. It smells like cedarwood. It smells just like earth. Beautiful plants. Like you just want to dig your toes in the dirt kind of thing. So it just smells good. So, but don't take my word for it. Go to Dollar Tree and you will see it's wonderful. So this haul was mostly Dollar General, and the spray bottles and the soap holders were from Walmart and the dollar section. So everything here cost $1 or less. So like I said, you can give wonderful things. That's why it's important to know what herbs spirit likes, what foods they like, what scents they like, because if you know that, you can find creative ideas just to give them a thank you. A lot of times when people buy me something, it's not always the dollar value of the gift, it's the thought that goes into the gift, okay? I do buy my spirits some really amazing expensive things, but I also give them to things that that I buy at the dollar store or buy at Walmart or buy on sale. Like they love all of it because they know I give the best that I can. And that's the most important thing with spirits. Like, give the best that you can, and they will know your heart. Okay, they will know your heart. So, much love, light, and blessings. Thank you so much for watching this video. And until the next video, guys, bye.